Hi, welcome. My name is Celeste McCarthy, holistic nutritionist at Protea. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the myth of calories in and calories out as it pertains to weight loss. How many of us grew up hearing the number 2,000 calorie diet? We came in, there's a lot of times they would be on a menu at a fast food restaurant or a menu at a regular restaurant saying based on recommendations of 2,000 calories in your diet. The problem with that is it takes into consideration not the individual, but a range. So if you are a 6'5" man with a lot of muscle or a 4'11" woman who can never have as much muscle as that man, it just lumps everybody into this 2,000 calorie kind of nebulous number range for us to work on. But if you have a system that can't process that many calories, it's going to be very hard or if near impossible for you to lose weight. So at Protea, we have a diagnostic tool, a scale called the InBody scale, and it looks at each individual person's biometrics. You stand on the scale and it gives us not only the top number on the scale, which is your weight, but also breaks down where your weight lies as far as water and muscle mass and fat and body fat percentage. And one of the markers we look at is what's called the BMR, your basal metabolic rate. And that's going to be a number that shows up based on your metrics, how many calories you consume, coming into clinic, talking to us, driving throughout your day, going about your day. So that's something we can take into consideration when we look at the calorie requirements or recommendations for you as an individual trying to lose weight and eat enough fuel to promote health in your body. So if you are a woman coming in who's 5'8" and has a decent amount of muscle, your BMR may be, for example, 1468. So if you eat around there, technically working out, you may flatline your weight. If you go over and you're working out a lot, building muscle, you may have a little bit of loss, but if you go way under, a couple hundred calories under there, that's the fat zone. That's when you can start losing weight, but also eating enough food. What happens with women as we get older is everything we did when we were young as far as working out and diet, the amount of food that we eat, suddenly doesn't work as well anymore because our bodies are shifting. There may be something showing up in your lab work that indicates you have an irritation to a food, you may be insulin resistant, too many carbs in your diet might be getting in the way of your body losing fat. There may be other components in there. But what we do as human beings is we want to do some math. So if we think, okay, if I eat 1,000 calories or 1,200 calories and I work out more, then of course I'm going to start losing weight. So time and time again, we see patients, clients coming in so frustrated. And the model for a lot of doctors is to tell them, just work out more and eat less, and the scale will start to move. What happens when the scale doesn't move on your traditional scale, which only shows the top number, is that we start to feel defeated and frustrated and like we're never going to lose weight. But in reality, our bodies are complex systems. So we look at all the systems, we look at the lab work and the tools, including the InBody, to decipher what's a good BMR for you as an individual and how we can work on different diet plans and shifts to get us closer to that BMR that we can feel confident we're eating enough so our body feels safe to loosen up fat and to put on muscle, but also we're losing enough that there's a fat burning zone in there factored in. So you come in and see me, and we look at these tools and we try these different strategies, usually 1 to 2, sometimes 3 to 4 recommendations as far as shifting foods, adding different calories, quality over quantity of calories, and we see where that shows up on the scale next time you come into clinic. So these tools can be really helpful for us to feel empowered about the food that we eat, the amount of calories we consume based on the needs of your individual body. This is a topic you'd want to hear more about. Give us a comment and we can come back and address it at a later date with some more specifics. And I'd love to see you in office and we can look at the InBody and start to decipher and decode what diet plans may work and what BMR, where your BMR is and where we can find calories that work for you to help lose weight and so you feel healthy and vibrant again. Thank you for listening and have a great day.